He'll be receiving the first pitch of the game. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Now, 2008, the Cubs the best in the National League at home. 55 wins, Gary, dominated.
Swung on line to right center field. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early. Playing at the friendly confines is one of the reasons this team finished with the second best batting average in the National League last year, Steve.
Well, you know, they just enjoy playing at home. I mean, a lot of day baseball in front of the fans here, but a lot of winning baseball as the fans really support this team.
And it's Luis Castillo now. Zambrano with the delivery. And the pitch out, nothing doing that time. Ready with a 1-0. He squares around and he gets this one down. And Ramirez fields the ball.
Well, this was a sacrifice situation, but the defense just didn't react properly once the ball was on the ground. Now everybody's safe.
Right into the batter's box. Hitting .301. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Called strike in the inner half. 0-1. That is a strike. Carlos Zambrano ahead 0-2.
Pretty mighty swing right there. The two-seamer, though, is thrown to get ground ball outs, but couldn't make contact.
This one swung on, hit down the line and right. Bradley's there. He comes in a little, gets the out.
Well, he gets the first out of the inning right there. Now let's see if he can continue to bear down, work his way out of this jam, and keep the score tied.
Here's how the Cubs stack up defensively. So, Steve, the thoughts on a fielder here?
Ramos Ramirez is one of the more underrated defenders in the game. He has great reactions no matter where you have him, and a guy that comes up throwing with a very, very strong arm.
And it's Carlos Delgado now, batting .270. Runners on first and second with one out. And Zambrano misses outside, taken for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. In there at the letters, evening the count at 1-1. Here it comes. That one's hit. Bradley to field. Reyes on his way to third. And not in time with the throw. He is safe at third.
Well, he keeps the runners right where they are, so now he's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tied.
Beltran at the plate. Runners at first and third with two away. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
In 2008, the Mets were 41-40 on the road, and that's about what you want. Play 500 on the road and be successful at home, but it just wasn't good enough for them. Second in the National League East.
Swung on and hit. This one to Soriano. And that's the third out. That'll do it. No runs and a couple of hits and two left on. And now we'll move on to the bottom of the first. It'll be Johan Santana on the mound. He's starting the game for New York. And what is it about this Cubs lineup today that he's thinking about, Steve?
Well, you got elite pitching against elite hitting right here. And obviously from the pitcher's perspective, he's going to have to execute, hit his spots, and keep these hitters off balance.
And Alfonso Soriano up. Called strike. Santana ahead on the count now 0-1.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
On the way. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. And Murphy gloves that one. That's one away.
Now, I just got under this one, a left fielder able to make an easy catch.
Lou Piniella, his starting lineup is brought to you by State Farm. And let's do a little scouting report here, Steve. Who are you looking at?
Alfonso Soriano has that uncoiling swing at the plate where he generates so much power.
And it's Ryan Theriot. Base is empty with one away. Checks his swing that time, but it's still a strike. 0-1. Santana kicks and deals, and they call it a strike. They're going to ask for the appeal to go to the first base umpire. He did, and so with that, he'll step in and try his luck again. On a strike three, Ryan Theriot, no hack on that one.
You can't make it any easier than this.
That's as efficient as you can get. 3 pitches. See you later. And it's Derek Lee at the plate. Batting .290. 2 outs and nobody on. Swung on, line softly, left side. He makes the catch. What a jump. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. Both teams still looking for their first run in Chicago. Playing under some nice weather today, at least cool weather. Still need to keep those pitching hands warmed up, though. And we get back to it now. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. Finished his rookie year, now his second year. Zambrano with the delivery. Swing and a foul straight back. Now a swing and a shot toward second. In time for the out. And Ryan Church standing in. Base is empty, 1 out. Swung on and ripped towards second. And that'll retire Church. And we're going to see Snyder here. Base is empty and 2 down. Hit in the air to left center. And it falls in there. That's going to be a single.
Now let's see if they can put together a 2-out rally. Man on first right now. See if they put him in motion or if they can hit one in the gap.
And Santana's in the box. 2 outs and a man on first. And Zambrano's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
Well, if he walks the pitcher, that's the cardinal sin in baseball. You can't walk the opposing pitcher.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Swing and a soft liner up the middle. The dive and a spectacular play. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. And it's time now to move to the bottom half of the second. And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. Batting .288. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Swing, contact, Church. And he'll put that one away for out number 1.
They almost got burned on this one. They shifted the outfield to the left like the percentages say. He hit the ball to right, but the defense is able to run it down and pull it in.
And here's Milton Bradley. Batting .321. One out, nobody on. Santana sets and throws. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that'll set down Bradley. 2 down. And it's Giovanni Soto. 2 outs and nobody on. Called strike. Santana ahead on the count now 0-1.
Well, against this guy in this situation, Gary, you've got to go with the changeup.
Strike 2. Now with no balls and 2 strikes, Soto choke up a little bit and watch that strike zone.
Gary, awfully tough to read this pitch out of his hand. He has great deception, makes it look like a fastball. It just comes out so much slower.
A swing and a hit to Beltran. And that one's down. That's the team's first hit.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
2 outs and a man on first. Starts him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
Strike 2. Johan Santana in the driver's seat.
Well, he's just spinning himself into the ground right there. That changeup just about stopped at the plate.
Santana sets and throws. Line softly to center field. And the side's retired. Castillo catches and will head in. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. And if you're just tuning in, great to have you with us. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Jose Reyes up. Top 5 hits last year. First one to Reyes. Here's the pitch. And Zambrano gets it by. Called strike 0-1.
Some kind of player, no doubt about it. They're glad to have him in the lineup because he can get it done, and he got it done all season long last year, Gary.
Here's the pitch. And Reyes swings and hits this one. This one to Soriano. As he moves over, puts it away short left. And it's Luis Castillo at the plate. Had a base hit his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. He deals. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that's a man-sized swing right there. He's swinging for the fences, but that cutter got in on him and got by him.
Strike 2 there. No balls, 2 strikes. Castillo will protect.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Smash towards the hole. Oh, it's bobbled. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error. And he's on. That's a costly error to allow him to reach base. And it's David Wright at the plate. For him, top 5 in the league in runs scored a year ago.
Now, Gary, with Castillo on, he's stolen a base before in a situation just like this. He may be looking to run here.
And Zambrano gets it by. Called strike 0-1. Throws over to first. Holding him close over there at first. And he leaves that one alone. Right, patience, evens the count.
That's a good pitch with a cut fastball. When you're throwing this pitch, you want to start it on the corner, run it off the plate, trying to get the hitter to chase. Good piece of hitting to lay off of it.
The 1-1 now. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch. And Wright swings and misses. Strike 3.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And it's Carlos Delgado now. 0 for 1 thus far. Runner on first, 2 away. First count on Delgado. First pitch. And Zambrano gets it by. Called strike 0-1.
He's just popping that glove with that 4-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Both teams still looking for their first run in Chicago. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. Watching Lou Piniella. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. And Reed Johnson up. He's our first batter, home half of the 3rd inning. Santana sets and throws. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And that'll set down Johnson.
Routine ground ball to short. He makes it look routine, retires another.
Zambrano at the plate. Nobody on base, 1 away. There's a ground ball. And Delgado fields that. And he steps on first. That's the 2nd out.
That's a nice play at first. Taking care of it himself. Doing a nice job handling the glove.
It's Soriano at the plate. Flew out last time. Base is empty with 2 outs. And the first pitch. Santana's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
That's power against power right there. Your best against my best. This time the pitcher wins.
On the ground to short. And Reyes picks it up. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. 3rd inning in the books. And for those of you just coming on, it's Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. Great to have you with us. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. And Carlos Beltran to bat. He'll start things off here, inning number 4. Zambrano with the delivery. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Look, Gary, the way this is going so far here in the 4th, I mean, they do have 3 hits. So they've had a couple of base runners, but I think that because they're not mounting hit after hit, they may have to put some plays on to get the runners moving.
Strike 2. Now with no balls and 2 strikes. Beltran needs to protect that strike zone.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
And that swung on and hit. Johnson's going to play it. And that gets down. Beltran, base hit.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
Runner on first. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses the splitter. 0-1.
Well, he must have been looking for the fastball. Instead, he gets the splitter. He's way out in front.
Oh, Beltran, here we go. And he squares around, gets down the bunt. Picked up by Soto. No play on him. He's in there. The opportunity for offense is right now. And Ryan Church standing in. 0 for 1 thus far. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Church gets set. Here's the first pitch. And Zambrano gets it by. Called strike 0-1.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Church isn't fooled by that pitch. The count is evened up.
Changing speeds is the name of the game. With a deceptive delivery like that and the change of speeds, this guy's tough to hit.
And he dives back safely. There's a swing and a miss at the fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Well, he gets the first out of the inning right there. Now let's see if he can continue to bear down and work his way out of this jam and keep the score tied. Took a big hack at that one up in the zone. He's going to be seeing that one in his dreams all night long.
And we're going to see Schneider here. He's 1 for 1 so far. 1 out with runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1. Oh and 1. Zambrano kicks and deals. High for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Ends up foul. Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. 2 down.
Well, he keeps the runners right where they are, so now he's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tied. Well, credit the pitcher right there. Good 2-strike pitch down and away. Not much he could have done with that, even if he had made contact.
And Santana's in the box. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. Here's a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Zambrano kicks and deals. That misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
He delivers. 1-2. Started to go around, but a called strike. 1-2. And Soto spotting the pitch. Slider called strike 3. Side is retired. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. Both teams still looking for their first run in Chicago. 2-hole to get things started next. And it's Ryan Theriot at the plate. Second in hits for the ball club last year. And Theriot ready. First pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And in there, base hit. He's trying for second. And it's Derek Lee now. Last time up, flew out. A runner on first, no outs. Now Lee gets set. Catcher can't control it. Here's the 1-0 from Santana. Swing, contact, Church. And it's through. Lee at first base. The Cubs in a nice position to capitalize. And it's Aramis Ramirez in the box now. Flew out last time. Runners at the corners with no one out. Oh, there's Lee stealing. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
And Ramirez with a swing and a miss and a strike that'll even it up.
Well, he had one thing in mind. He was going to clear his hands and try to rip at the cutter there, swinging for the fences, but couldn't get it done.
Can't make contact on that fastball. 1-2. The 1-2 from Santana. Good patience as Ramirez lets that one go by for a ball. The count is even.
You want to throw the changeup away because even if the hitter is on it, he usually keeps it in the ballpark.
Changeup just about had him, but it's full now.
A changeup down in the zone is one of the most effective pitches if used in the right sequence. Nice pitch. The hitter just lays off.
The 3-2 pitch. This one's popped in the air, drifting towards the right side. And it's caught by Castillo. That's the second out.
Well, he got underneath it, hit it right up to shoot the second baseman, able to make the play easily.
And Milton Bradley to bat.
Gary, I love his approach at the plate. He doesn't try to do too much. He reacts to where the ball's pitched. He uses the whole field and always looks to make contact.
And Santana too high.
You know, Gary, the reason contact is so important and why I reference it so much with regard to his approach is that the best hitters in the game are guys who put the ball in play. They hit the ball from line to line.
Cutter just off the black, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, a fastball, but he missed. Strike one.
Well, he puts everything he has into that swing, hoping that if he does make contact, it could go a long way. Unfortunately, no contact.
Comes set. That's swung on a liner here. And in there, the Cubs will score. And Terrio comes home. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive. And it's Giovanni Soto getting out in front. Any time of the ball game you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
Well, you have to credit this lineup, Gary. Some quality at bats right now and taking advantage of the opportunities, and now they have a lead.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike. And it may be early going. They've got a chance though to maybe put this ball game away and put a little defeatism on the other side.
Well, what I really like is their approach at the plate. They're waiting for their pitch, and when they get it, they're driving it, taking advantage of every mistake the pitcher's making.
Santana sets and throws. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Able to drop a run here in the fourth. First run up. The Cubs are in front, 1-0. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. And if you're just joining in, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Reyes is batting. He's our first batter here in the 5th. Zambrano with the delivery. Swung on, line softly towards right center. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. And that'll bring Luis Castillo to the plate. Reached on an error his last time around. No one out and a runner on first. First pitch to Castillo. He bunts the ball. Zambrano in time for the out.
You have to be willing to do things for the team. That's what he does right there, getting a quality sac bunt down, getting a runner in scoring position, and getting praise from his teammates.
And it's David Wright now. Right there at the top of the RBI leaders last season. 1 out, a runner on at second base. And Zambrano gets it by. Called strike 0-1.
Well, he ranks near the top, no question about it. A tremendous offensive player and a guy that they're looking to have a major impact in this lineup this season.
The pitch. In there at the letters, and he falls behind 0-2.
Bunches of base runners on in this game, but being left on, and really, the offense is keeping the pressure on, but you really have to credit every single time he needs to make a pitch, he's gotten it done.
Called strike 3. Wright looks at one. Great pitch.
That's the best way to do it. 3 pitches, efficiency. Save your arm a bit.
Can't be any more efficient than that. 3 and gone. And Delgado's batting. And the elite home run leader in the top 5 last season. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Zambrano with the delivery. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Well, you want leaders. both statistically and in the clubhouse, and this guy is that guy. He can get it done. He got it done all season last year, and obviously someone they're counting on this year.
Pitch on the way. Started to go around. That pitch is in there anyway. 0-2. Swung on and grounded foul wide of first. Spins, checks him at second. Trying to keep him close. He's back on the bag. Oh, tough one to lay off right there. That fastball. 1-2.
On a two-seam fastball down on the way, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
Swung on, and that's foul back. The 1-2 on its way. Well hit towards the middle. Throws on to first. Side is retired. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Cubs still ahead. As we take a look at activity in the dugout, no doubt right now thinking about getting back to a tie ball game. And it's Miles batting. He'll lead off for the home team here in the home half of the fifth. The first pitch. Called strike. Santana ahead on the count now 0-1.
Well, this is a pitch that should be clobbered, but he just couldn't pull the trigger on it.
And Snyder sets up his target. Drops down a bunt. Schneider. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
Gotta like the creativity, trying to get on any way that you can, but just didn't locate that bunt where he needed to beat it out and be safe.
And it's Reed Johnson. Grounded out his last time through. One out, bases empty. And the first pitch. Called strike. Santana ahead on the count now 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
He deals. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And Church is going to play it. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away. Zambrano at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Called strike. Santana ahead on the count now 0-1.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
Kicks and throws. Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2. This is in the air, straight away left. And Reyes is there. That one's grabbed, side retired. And they're held in check here in this half inning. 5 innings down as we go to the 6th. Middle of the lineup coming along. And it's Carlos Beltran at the plate. And the National League pitchers walked him, put him in the top 5 last year. A fresh count on Beltran. Here it comes. Swing popped up way up there over near second. And Terrio gloves that one. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty, 1 out. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Zambrano. 0-1.
Well, this is textbook about how you shut down the opponent. You're not always going to keep them off the bases, but when they get on, you want to strand them there, and that's what he's been able to do with the help of his defense.
There's a swing and a smash. And he puts that one away for number 2. And Ryan Church standing in. This is his 6th season at the major league level. 2 outs and nobody on. And he delivers. Swing and a tapper back to the pitcher. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And he has just been magnificent through 6. Still got outs to get, Steve, but he's in this one.
Gary, he's got his great stuff and his great location.
Cubs still ahead. In the dugout, Lou Piniella. Last inning, that pitching gave up nothing. That's what he wants to see. Now looking for the offense to try and expand the lead. And Alfonso Soriano to bat. Last season, he led his team in home runs. First pitch on the way. Called strike. Santana ahead on the count now, 0-1. Strike 2. Soriano gonna have to be careful here.
He's a free swinger on the 0-2 count, so you've got to think to yourself, don't give him anything too good to hit.
Big swing and a miss for Soriano. Strike 3, and he's out.
He sits him down on just 3 pitches. Let's take a look at the replay.
Quickly, 1, 2, 3, and he's gone.
It was excellent pitch selection on his part.
And it's Ryan Terrio at the plate. He had a single in his last time up. Base is empty with 1 away. He delivers. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy has great speed and really changes things when he puts it in play. He puts pressure on the defense that can lead to mistakes.
And it's 2 strikes now, and Terrio's got to protect that strike zone. And because of that great speed that he has, Steve, it forces people to cheat in the infield. He's actually got a little more room to find a hit.
Well, the infielders have to play a little bit more shallow. They know they have to get a quick release, and once he's on base, he's a threat to run as well.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work. Sends him back to the dugout, and they've got to be wondering, as far as the hitters are concerned, Steve, what do we do now?
Now, take a look at the 2K Sports pitch tracker and see what he's been doing to get the right-handers out in this game. He's been very effective.
And it's Derek Lee now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty and 2 down. Now Lee gets set. Called strike. Santana ahead on the count now, 0-1.
Well, this guy has an explosive fastball today. I think the hitter is going to be looking to get a read on it. If they can catch up to it, he can deliver some of the power.
Right on it, but he fouls it straight back. And that is a big if, Steve. If they can catch up through it, he throws hard.
Well, this isn't your average four-seam fastball. He's got some giddy up on that pitch, and it's awfully tough to time.
A swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Derek Lee. Nothing doing here in this half inning. 7th inning of baseball coming up. And we're going to see Snyder here. He'll start things off here in the 7th. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Miles. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
He made a good pitch right there. Had him lunging at the plate, but still able to hustle down the line and just beat it out.
And Santana's in the box. What do you think, Steve? A bunt here?
It's a definite bunt situation with the pitcher up. They've got to get the runners moved up.
Let's see if they agree. First pitch, here it comes. And he lays one down here. Picked! Over to first for out number 1. You can almost taste the adrenaline right now, Steve. You can just tell he's getting stronger as he goes along.
You got so much confidence. You're just knocking the bats out of the batter's hands.
So Jose Reyes is batting. And he's got a chance here with a runner in scoring position, Steve, to get this thing knotted.
Well, the pitcher's got to find a way to retire this hitter and not let this run score.
Clutch at bat here. Over to Lee. 2 away.
Well, this is where Luis Castillo is a good contact hitter, can be so very dangerous. Good matchup right now.
This is one of those great opportunities, and opportunities you have to take advantage of. Being down just 1 in this game, big chance for a hit.
Well, nothing says clutch hitting like a 2-out RBI. He's got to make contact to try to put it in play.
And Zambrano's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
But Gary, listen, he's made pitches. They've had a few base runners on against him, no question about it. They've gotten a few hits, but he's been able to keep them from putting hit after hit after hit together. He's kept them off the scoreboard and let his defense do the work.
Comes set, now the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And a frustrated lineup indeed. That's now 7 shutout innings. Cubs still ahead. And there's a look at the skipper. He knows his guys are still in this game. That tying run becoming ever so critical, though. And the Ramos Ramirez up 0 for 2 thus far. Santana sets and throws. That one swung on its line. Over to Delgado. 1 down.
Well, Gary, he's pitching well right now. I mean, that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
And Milton Bradley to bat. Singled home a run in his last at bat. Base is empty, 1 out. Bradley gets set. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a chopper, foul ball. He deals. Swung, ground ball to short and right in position. And that'll set down Bradley. It's going to be Soto now. Ground out victim last time through. Base is empty with 2 outs. The first pitch. Called strike. Santana ahead on the count now 0-1.
Well, Gary, now that he's ahead in the count, it's probably a good time to go to the changeup.
There's a swing and a hit. This one's to Beltran. And that one falls in there for a single.
A 2-out knock right there. Now they're going to keep this inning alive and see if they can't add to this very slim lead.
And it's Miles batting. He bounced out his last time. 2 outs and a man on first. Santana sets and throws. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. We'll move ahead to the 8th. And it's David Wright now. Hasn't gotten a hit yet today. We'll see what he can do here. Zambrano with the delivery. Slider just misses 1-0.
Well, what an outstanding effort by the pitcher today. I mean, he has just been on top of his game, making the pitches, and offensively, they just have not been able to back hits up with other hits to mount the rally. They've been held scoreless here today.
That one swung on and missed by Wright. That'll even it up.
Well, the breaking ball got him to commit too early, got him out on that front foot, took away any power he had at all.
Good spot for the cutter that time. 1-2.
Well, with a big swing like that, if you make contact on the cutter, you've got a chance to hit it a long ways, but couldn't make contact.
And he leaves that one alone. Right, patience, evens the count.
When you throw a two-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
Rings him up. You talk about dominance in a baseball game, you're seeing it here on the mound.
I tell you, there's not a hitter in this lineup that has a clue how to hit this guy.
What he wants now is that shutout.
Now this one's up and in on the slider. He just couldn't pull the trigger on it. See ya.
And it's Carlos Delgado at the plate. Grounded out last time. One out, nobody on. First count on Delgado. First pitch. A fly ball.
How about the catch by the fan in the stands right there?
Boy, he just went into his fan crowd there and snagged that baby away.
It was a great play. He should have seen it. He had his eyes shut.
0-1. Zambrano kicks and deals. Miles. And that sets down Delgado. He's just 4 outs away from a complete game shutout.
Now he's so locked in. He's in the zone right now. I think he can handle it.
And Carlos Beltran to bat. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Base is empty and 2 down. The first count on Beltran. Here it comes. And Zambrano gets it by. Called strike 0-1.
I tell you what, gotta love the two-seam fastball from this guy, Gary. Great action, great movement. Awfully tough for the hitter to center it.
Strike 2. Now with no balls and 2 strikes. Beltran needs to protect that strike zone. And many times with a pitcher with a great two-seamer like this, that movement just comes naturally.
Well, it really does. It's how the ball comes out of his hand.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. There's Soriano for the 3rd out. We don't get a lot of chances to see a pitching performance like this.
Now you gotta like his chances. He's been unflappable the entire game.
And here come the Cubs. This is the last half of the 8th. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter later on in this inning, another AB. And a chance to see one of the many expressions of Lou Piniella. He has to be happy with the work on the mound, especially that last inning. Insurance run so important. And it's Reed Johnson. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. And Johnson ready for the first pitch. Hit hard to second. And Castillo picks that one up. And that'll set down Johnson. Zambrano at the plate. He flew out his last time up. 1 out, bases empty. Swings high on that one, starts out with a strike. Low pitch from Santana for a ball.
When the pitcher's at the plate, you have to throw strikes. Sometimes, though, it gets in the opposing pitcher's head. You think, the pitcher's up there, he can't hit.
1-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
1-2 pitch coming. Changeup swung on and missed. That'll be out number 2.
Working the sequence of pitches very well today. Going hard in, soft away with the changeup.
And here's Alfonso Soriano. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. 2 outs and nobody on. And here's the first one. Santana's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
Gary, he gets a little over anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1. So look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
The pitch pops him up. Delgado, and the side's retired. Castillo catches and will head in. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. We're through 8th. The 9th is coming up. The life of a manager, a glimpse of that here. And he knows there's not a lot of time to get the all-important tying run, focusing right now on doing that. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. Zambrano with the delivery. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
They've had a few base runners throughout this game. They've left some on, Gary, but I mean, every single time they've had runners on, he just seems to elevate his game, making the pitch when he needs to. They just can't score.
That fastball trails low. 1-1.
Now he's up over 80 pitches. You're going to have to keep an eye now on the velocity and the control.
Lined hard down the left field line, and that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
Cora is going to come in and pinch run.
When you're looking to generate offense, speed can be an important factor. They bring in the faster base runner now. Let's see if he can do something.
Church gets set. Here's the first pitch. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Zambrano. 0-1.
He's swinging at that changeup like he thinks it's on a tee, and he's just going to drive it, but not able to make contact.
Well, he's running, taking off for second. He is safe at second base.
The throw too late right there. He's able to steal second base, sliding into the bag.
That's something he's going to try again if he can get that kind of a jump.
You know, during the replay, he didn't have that much of a leadoff either.
Ground ball towards the second baseman. And that'll retire Church.
Went out here in the 9th inning, and obviously in a situation where you're looking for outs, and you can't allow somebody to score, but if you can get an out, do what you need to get it.
Man on third with one away. Zambrano with the delivery. Bats him out with a cut fastball for a strike. And that swung on and hit. Johnson's going to play it. And it gets down. And Snyder wants the extra. And that's in. They're able to tie it up.
Just a shame to see the shutout broken up right there, Gary, but still, just a tremendous performance today.
Going to be Reed now. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
Well, in a tie game, you have to make this move right now. Offense becomes critical, and then the bullpen's going to have to come in and get the job done as well.
Runner at first with one down. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Over to Lee. 2 away.
You want to make sure you at least get an out in this situation, but the runner is able to advance now into scoring position.
Is going to come into the ball game now and run.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game. Well, there's a lot riding on speedy Jose Reyes' bat here, Gary. You can just see the intensity in his face.
Got to get the bat on this one now. You're in a tie ball game. You get opportunities with runners on. Got to connect.
Gary, they're looking for that key 2-out RBI, but he's got to have patience, wait for a good pitch, and when he gets it, he's got to deliver.
Marmol with the windup. Good eye by Jose Reyes. He lays off that one, and it's even. Foul ball behind home plate. The 1-2 pitch. There's a smash towards the hole. Oh, Lee, a dive up with it. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
A good pitch right there, and he didn't make great contact with it, but hustling down the line, he can motor.
Going to be Castillo now. And he's looking to bring in that go-ahead run from third.
Now, with 2 outs, the infield can play back, but it's still a dangerous situation with this hitter at the plate.
And very late in the game.
Gary, they're going to need to try to keep Reyes close over there. He's got real quickness.
And there goes Reyes. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. Oh, and with that, he's going to try to score.
Well, this is just a wild pitch here, Gary. The ball just got away from him.
Yeah, the manager's not going to be happy about this. He wasn't even close. Here's the 1-0. That's outside, ball 2. Buries that one in there at the knees. 2-1.
Pitching coaches love it when you can throw it down and away consistently. He got it done right there.
Comes set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch, and he watches the fastball go by for strike 2. This is hit way up there. It'll be in the infield. And Soto puts that away to retire the side. They score 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 left on. Mets take this brand new lead to the next half inning. To make a defensive change here.
You know, Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing, so interesting move.
And it's Ryan Theriot in the box now. It's an important job leading off that home half here in the ninth. This crowd is restless and ready for that game-winning run. That's going to be struck. Church to field. And that gets the tying run on board. Theriot's not stopping here.
You know, with base runners on, you get a man at first base. Now you're looking not just for the single, but it'd be nice to get that extra base hit to try to score him from first.
Batting, Derek Lee. Runner on first base, nobody out. Here's the pitch. This one's bounced foul. The pitch. And with 2 strikes on him now, Derek Lee will be looking to make sure he makes contact.
You got to force him to earn it right now. I think you've got to throw strikes, Gary. No free passes, no hit by pitches. Don't pitch him inside. Throw away. You don't want to leak one inside and give up a home run.
Oh, there goes Theriot. And he is out trying to take second. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
The 1-2 from Rodriguez. He got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
Well, when you establish the inside part of the plate, it opens up the outside part of the plate. He goes with the curveball and gets the strikeout. Aramis Ramirez, I'll tell you what, one of the better RBI men in the game right now, Gary. They need him.
He represents the potential tying run here in the bottom half of the last inning. Can he do it?
Well, for the pitcher, he's got to be a little bit nervous. The last thing he wanted to do is to see one of the game's best hitters coming to the plate.
Good patience as Ramirez lets that one go by for a ball. The count is even.
One thing we know is he's not going to take a borderline pitch at 1-1. He likes to swing the bat, so I'm not giving him anything too fine and see if I can't get him to hit into an easy out.
Good downward action there, and it's 1-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
On the way. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
Jeannie Zalasko, Steve Fisiak, they're standing by. Let's go to Hardball Central.
Thanks, Gary. And who was the key here tonight, Steve? No doubt he's earned the Pepsi Clutch Performer Award. Not a lot of runs in this game total, and the ones he contributed to because of that were big runs.
And they had real problems retiring him today, Jeannie. He just kept finding ways to put the bat on the ball, and that's just the name of the game. If you can do that, just put the ball in play each time. You never know what can happen. And obviously, good things happened for him today.
Thanks, Steve. And that's a wrap for Hardball Central. Back to Gary Thorne we go.
And they didn't have to score a lot of runs to do it. They end up with just managing 2 across the plate, but the pitching held up.
Well, a very close game and solid pitching and outstanding defense as well. Those little things become the key in close games.
We thank you for tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball.